So here we go again. She-Hulk, the newest member, the newest show in the MCU. That's right, people are calling it the MCU, because it seems like everything now is like circled around females, which as long as they're well written, it's whatever. But most of the time now they're not. So, but here we've got Disney Plus to include Tony Stark-Wannabe and She-Hulk show. And this is pretty much what they say about him. His name is Todd. Todd is a billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, douchebag who wants more than anything to feel like Tony Stark, but just comes off as John Bass. He is used to getting whatever he wants, but he's a total creep who starts popping up everywhere. Um, John Bass is so funny, and he's so good at playing this terrible person. It's really fun to watch. The character of Todd plays on the social commentary of misogyny and incel culture and the unfair views of women. He's annoying, but mostly harmless, and it's really about embodying these awkward interactions you have with someone when they keep showing up in your life over and over again. But when you call the shit out and say they don't need to base a fucking character on that. So the toxic fanboys are gonna hate this, and I personally can't wait to see them cry over a character that represents them so well. Then there's one that I replied to. Where is it? Where, oh, where has my comment gone? Was it this one? Let's just go to my profile, tweets. Yeah. They're 100% gonna hate this character because he's just like them. This will be Marvel's version of that "We resist Star Wars" tweet that upset all the stupid fanboys. I said people are going to hate it because fans are tired of being attacked and being called every phobe, is, and ism simply for criticizing the product. They want people to watch their show, but attacking the fans isn't going to do it. Anyone who supports attacking fans are just as bad. Um, Let me guess. They're going to be like, blah, blah, blah. Independent, then you're the problem. See, you're not allowed to criticize anything anymore, because if you do, you're the problem. You're a phobe. You're an ist. You're an ism. You're a woman hater. You're a trans hater. You're a gay hater. You're a black hater. You're a fucking Latino hater. There's no. We're not allowed to have criticism anymore. You criticize it, you're a bad person. And we see this time after time after time after time. I was just talking about this earlier today with fucking Rings of Power. How people have criticisms of that, and we're being called phobes, isms, misogynists, homophobes, this. All the way back, fucking, like I said, Ghostbusters 2016. Oh, what, you don't like an all-female reboot? Oh, you must be sexist. You must be some kind of misogynistic fucking, uh, white supremacist who hates females. No, we just don't see the idea and the point of rebooting a franchise that's already perfect as it is, with an all-female cast, and there's just no reason for it. No one was asking for it. But no, if you have criticisms of a product now, you're a homophobe, you're a racist, you're this, you're that. But commentary, misogyny, and incel culture, and the unfair views of women. What unfair views? Women are getting more fucking representation more than ever. Misogyny and incel culture, what? Having fucking criticisms over people ruining the fan base, and series that people enjoy. I'm sorry, but that's not really misogynistic or anything. It's just growing up with something like I've said, Star Wars, Doctor Who, they've been around. I mean, Doctor Who's been around for almost 60 years now. So people have grown up with Doctor Who. So when something happens and you see something that they're clearly pushing an agenda, when it's constantly saying white men are bad, men are stupid, black people are oppressed, and women are oppressed, and women have it so hard. When you constantly see this over and over and over again, you kind of think, okay, maybe they're not so concerned with making quality content. They're more concerned with pushing an agenda. And people are tired of others coming into the fandoms and ruining it with their fucking politics. But no, you can't criticize it anymore, because if you do, you're phobeism every fucking time. And that's why no one likes to comment on things anymore. That's why people are so afraid of doing this kind of stuff, because it's like, well, if you don't like it, then you're just a homophobe. What, you don't like strong females? I have no problem with strong females. I mean, the females, like the main characters, the strong females from the 80s and the 90s, absolutely love them. In fact, nothing represents female empowerment quite like those females from the 80s and 90s. You know, and they were in all mediums. They were on TV, they were in video games, they were in comics, they were in movies. I mean, Alien, Sigourney Weaver, total badass. Video games, you had Samus, total badass. You know, comic books, you had like Catwoman and Poison Ivy, and you have all these, you know, Batwoman, and you have all these really good characters in all forms of media that represented strong, independent, powerful women. I just made a fucking video about Static Shock and Miles Morales. Early 2000s, we had Static Shock. Not only was the show diverse, the cast was diverse. And we never had a problem with it, because it was a well-written show. But nowadays, if you criticize it, you know, it's you don't like black people, you fucking racist. And it's just fucking ridiculous, because this is the shield that Hollywood is hiding behind. They have their little minions like this who go out and fucking defend them, saying, oh, well, if you don't like it, you're the problem, and you're the homophobe, you're the racist, you're the misogynist. And that's what they do. They hide behind this fucking shield because they don't want to take any of the real criticism, because they don't realize that the shit they're putting out is shit. And then when it fails, it's, oh, those fucking man children online, they ruined our show. No. It wasn't the man children online. And there's the other thing, because they always talk about like man child and incels. Are you saying that females don't enjoy that product as well? It's like the Rings of Power, you know, the man babies. Are you saying women don't like Lord of the Rings? Are you saying women don't like Doctor Who or Star Wars or Star Trek or Marvel? Or are you saying it's because apparently only the men are complaining about it? And apparently only white men. They don't go into the fact that there are black men, Latino women, people of all cultures complaining about this shit. They don't want it. They don't want to see that. Like I said, they've got people like this. They're little fucking shields. They're a little fucking army of shields that block them from any fucking criticism. And then when you say something criticizing it, they throw it back like, oh, you're this, you're that. Commentary, misogyny, and incel culture, and the unfair views of women. How are women... These are the same people. These are the same fucking people who complain that women have it unfair, but then applaud when fucking trans females excel in everything. When trans females get Woman of the Year. When trans females enter sports and just dominate the entire fucking thing. But then when you complain about it, what's the matter? Are you a transphobe? So they don't know what the fuck they want. Those are the same people who are saying unfair views of women are the same fucking people like, oh my god, the trans females they're so stunning than bravery. They're stunning. They're a 6'8" hairy burly dude, and they just dominated a women's swim team. What are you, some kind of transphobe? No, I'm saying the dude is fucking 6'8". He clearly has a fucking advantage here. You're just a fucking transphobe. And then there's the shield. Just, they have nothing to come back with. They just fucking put that shield up of phobe-isterism. It's fucking ridiculous. These people are so afraid of real debating about it because they have nothing apart from, and you're misogynistic. You're a bunch of misogynistic incel basement dwellers. You think we're ruining the fan base, but you're just a bunch of man babies. Man babies? That sounds kind of sexist to me. Are you saying women can't enjoy the fandom? And remember, there might be non-binary people who enjoy the fandom. So what about them? What about the trans people? Sounds pretty sexist when you call everyone a bunch of man babies. But this is the shit that they're putting in. Social commentary, and this is coming straight from them. The character of Todd plays on the social commentary of misogyny and the incel culture and the unfair views of women. And then they're surprised when people don't want to watch their fucking show. It's just a bunch of man babies. There's Shield. It's like, why did, excuse me, why, did you, make that, reboot? No one asked for it. So what? You're just a bunch of freaking misogynistic sexists. Shield up. Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. They go around talking about, oh, I'm the first black dwarf on screen. It's like, okay, why are you making it such a big deal? Making it a big deal? Oh, what do you fucking hate black people? Shield up. And anyone who thinks this isn't happening, you're fucking stupid. It's clearly fucking happening. The people on Twitter are the little fucking shields. Big corporations, like, in Hollywood, can't handle criticism. They're a bunch of fucking pussies now. When people complain that it's a reboot that no one asked for, shields up. Phobes, isms. There was a reboot. God, what was it? I saw it on Facebook that I don't know if it. I think they were doing another Karate Kid, like a reboot of the reboot, whatever. Same thing. No one asked for it. No one asked for a reboot of Karate Kid. The first two were, the first three were great. Then you had the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank. I mean, it had Mr. Miyagi, but whatever. But then you had the one with fucking Jackie Chan. It's just, no one asked for it. But now if the new one comes out, and you start criticizing it, what are you, a fucking racist? What are you, fucking phobic? It's just, we've gotten to this point where you can't criticize anything. It's fucking ridiculous. But what do I know? I'm just a phobistism. Anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.